point. And he's just kind of playing this one a little bit slower. He knows he's got a couple people up here. He's got one right to his left. That's going to get taken out there. Nadeshot's going to pick up that kill as Scump is moving in, looking for somebody in a gunfight. Gets taken out there. That's going to be in the hands of Accuracy.
Accuracy opening up 2-0. Twiz also picking up 2 kills, is looking for a third. And Orbit, they're holding on for a moment. Sinful in a key position here at Towels. Gonna have eyes on both entrances to the middle of the courtyard. Optic is gonna have lots of bow fire though, and look at that. You're gonna see Accuracy pick 2 with his bow. Sinful's gotta answer back. He's been out of the action for a bit, just trying to stay alive and keep his team spawning well. And finally, Optic is gonna have total control with Nadeshot locking it down.
Yeah, Nadeshot holding it down. That's usually the cat that's gonna be trying to hold this hard point down. He's gonna let the other 3 Slayers do the job here, and he's got some players that are gonna come up, but they'll wait for the rotation, and Optic's gonna take it 24-7 in that first hard point. Not a bad start for them.
Yeah, key fight just went down in the back. It was won by Formal. He had some help as well. And it looks like Crim 6 was the last one up. That's 4 down for Optic. As you see, it's nothing but Orbit in the kill feed. They should be able to actually tie this one up, Quiz. If not, take the lead for the first time this game.
Yeah, because he can kind of play this rock right here. And now, look, Accuracy still holding this down. It is contested now. Trying to get some shots. Does pick up one and finally gets taken out. That's going to be Formal that picks up the kill, as well as Nadeshot getting in there. So it is still contested. But it looks like Optic's going to make a move on this.
Accuracy is the dude, Quiz. 8-3 to open up. He is not afraid of Optic Gaming. He's played against them timeless times in the MLG Pro League. He's practiced against these guys.
In the hard point too. Like you know, a lot of those were pretty critical kills in the hard point. What was that? How many does he have?
Oh, he's got 4 captures already. No defense, but he's definitely been involved. Quiz inside is going to fall, as well as it looks like Crim 6 is going to start to rotate. Now this next hard point, you really need to get out past the lobby to get those spawns for your team. Down goes Crim. Formal's now got to deal with it, and he's going to get dropped as well. Nadeshot on the rotation from the opposite side of the map, trying to get in position here with this ASM-1. Great setup so far from Orbit, locking it down first.
On board with Twiz. That's a big kill right there as he picks up Scump. He's going to continue to hold this down, 41-40, and all of a sudden, you're going to see a change of events here. Now, Optic just lost the lead. They've really slowed down on these past 2 hard points. Remember, I think it was like 21 or 24-7 or whatever it was in the first hard point. Sinful moving in. It is contested. Another Optic player in there. 2 actually in there. And they've got a great spawn as they all jump into the hard point. Optic's going to take that one back over and should take the lead.
Accuracy still alive in the back, though, causing problems. Picks 1, injures Crim. Great teamwork, though. That is the difference between Optic and so many teams. Their communication on point. There's always help just a moment away. And Crim 6 staying alive is now on a 3 spree, locking down the final seconds in this lobby. The hard point is going to rotate here now, and Crim will be on the move. The bottom hard point is where Optic really shines, and it's this guy who does most of the damage. The bow at range is where Formal really can just take over. So far, Formal in this game, 17-9.
I was just going to say, Formal is on fire right now. Crim, a little bit of a slow start, but we started seeing that he was picking up the pace a little bit. Formal trying to get some shots off with the bow, not able to do it. Crim 6 taken out, and that's 2 Optic players down as Scump is going to have to try to pick up a couple kills. Does get 1, not able to get the second as we jump back on with Crim 6. He's going to defend this with all of his might. He's got a couple players able to pick up 1, but not the second, as Optic is going to still continue to hold on to that hard point. They've got a player that was able to jump in that Nadeshot, holding it down for his team. He does get taken out. Sinful going to take over that hard point. 15 seconds left. And you got to think that Optic's going to just make a move for the next hard point. But no, it looks like they might try to get some of this garbage time here with 8 seconds left as they clear it. That's going to let Nadeshot grab the hard point. Crim 6 starting to catch fire here as he picks up 2 beautiful kills. And Optic up 87-51. They've got it all figured out now, Puckett.
I didn't want to call him out earlier because I don't want the wrath of the Crimbot. But the man was 3-10 to open things up. He got a 3-piece, a little spree going on in the lobby, went up to 6-10. Since then, really back in the game, 13-14, but Formal not slowing down. The man is just ripping things up with this bow. As he falls, you're going to see it's going to be 3 members of Orbit all up top. Nadeshot squaring the way, gets 2, looking for Twiz, and he almost finishes. Big kill there by Twiz to keep Orbit in the room.
Hey, let's put on, I was going to say, Sinful's doing his business right now. He's 21-14. He could definitely still keep his team in this matchup as he's going to hold on to this hard point. And they've got a good setup. I mean, the squad's up there. Optic's trying to push in here. He sees one and not able to take him out as Sin just dies there at the hands of Formal. But Orbit, they've got to pick it up. I mean, they've got a little bit of time to work with, but they need a little bit of momentum. It's not even just as much about the point difference as much as it is. It's just not getting demoralized and kind of stopping some of these Slayers. Crimsix is only 13 and 17. Really what you want to do is like, how can you contain Formal and get some kills on it? I mean, at 26 and 17, I mean, he is just beasting through everybody. Comparable to what Sinful's doing at 23 and 16, but they need a little bit more of a push on the Orbit side of things.
Yeah, if you remember back, it was 43-42 was the last time Orbit had the lead. That was at the 3-minute mark. 2 minutes later, they only had 30 more points. They got to keep in this objective, but it is so tough when Formal is just clearing the hard point with 2 pieces. We saw Nate Shot do it as well. Crim is on a 4 spree from Towels here with the bow as well.
I love him when they hit him with the tss and get the kill like that. It's so beautiful to see. Crimsix holding down the defend here. He's going to have it. He's got some people in front of him. He's going to be able to pick up one. Saw someone move in it. Crim said not today. Picks up the second kill. Can he make it 3? He does, and he's on a roll. As he's able to take it over, he switches with Nate Shot to take over the hard point. As he's going to try to defend him, jumps back in as Nate Shot gets killed. Shots being fired, picks up another kill, and Crimsix is on a roll. 21 and 17 after being negative. 9 consecutive kills, Puckett.
You want double digits? Too bad, Fwiz.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, we're going right back.
I don't even know if the thing goes up to double digits.
Crim ran out of bow ammo. That was the reason he pulled out the ASM-1 on that spree. The man was lighting it up. Formal back in the hard point once again. They're now doubling their opponent's score basically as we have the second set of rotations coming through, and Formal is just getting so much help. Look at that mini map. Finally his coverage dropped over at pool. He's gonna have to defend himself here. Finds one, shots in a second. Nade Shot there to answer on that kill. 2 more players afraid to push in. Optic really striking fear into Orbit here as they're trying to get together and go for a team push.
Yeah, Nade Shot's got 5 consecutive kills, make it 6 now. He's going to make a run for it as well. 25 and 19. Puckett, back to your point. This kid has certainly stepped up a lot, just overall playing ability, and he shows that he can hang with the rest of his crew. Finally gets taken out. 176 to 79. As Orbit is going to take the hard point with 8 seconds left. Optic's going to set up for the rotation.
Crim is the first one to meet the action over on pool side. You see Formal helping out as Crim is dropped by accuracy. Scump in the kill feed now, and honestly, this is scary. If Formal was able to set up there, Orbit was in trouble. Instead, though, it was Lawless breaking. Accuracy trying to fend them off as well. Lawless needs to win these 2 fights. Players are going to be storming in. He's actually got 4 players all around him. Lawless peppering everyone. Can Sinful clean it up?
And he does, picking up both those kills. That was helpful for Lawless. Both Accuracy and Simple in, so Simple's going to pop out of the hard point. He gets taken out. Accuracy and Lawless both on it right now for the defend. That's 1 kill, trying to make it another. These are big pickups by Orbit right here. Serious points that they're adding on to the hard point. This is exactly what they needed to try to turn things around.
About 70 points separate these 2 crews. We got 20 points left in this hard point if it's uncontested. Can Orbit come back in this one in the final moments? They've had some incredible plays, but Optic has just always been there to trade. Formal 3 kills away from the 40 bomb. He is going to be the key player as you see Nade Shot also pulling out the bow to try and help lock down this bar.
Yeah, as we jump on with Formal, 1 minute and 51 seconds left on the clock. Fresh new hard point. Nade Shot trying to get in there. He gets taken out. Scump's contesting it, but nice stop by Orbit. As Lawless is hanging out there, rather Accuracy and Lawless both holding on the hard point. Crimsix just got scared and killed himself. Not sure what happened there. That's what happens. We get a little crazy with those thrusters. Accuracy trying to get some shots off to defend that hard point. Not happening as Nade Shot's going to hold it down. That's 3 Optic players on top of the hard point. 35 seconds left. Twiz is going to have to make a play here. Moving in, not able to pick up that kill. And just nice player movement coming out of Optic is they're able to hold this thing down. And this is, you know, Orbit really needed this hard point. I mean, that, like, in order for them to even come back and have a chance, they needed that. And Optic realizing that this was a pivotal moment in the game to make sure that Orbit did not come back and they maintained this lead that they've had all game, did just that with this hard point.
There's 40 kills from Formal. He owes me 11 more. We'll see what he can do here in the final 60 seconds. But Optic recently, they don't care about their kills at the end of games. They like to finish with 250 points. That is the new goal. They need 32 more with 50 seconds left. Orbit is going to be set up first. So it's all about the team push here, and look for Scump to lead the charge.
Yeah, Orbit had a good rotation. They realized that they had to move, but, you know, it's garbage time at this point.
Nade Shot continuing to add a few kills to his feed. Is going to pick up 1.
No.
Formal over here at 42 is going to fall. Scump at 30, and Crim6 looking for his 30th kill, getting tagged up by all different directions. Stays alive, gets his attacker and a second. What plays we have seen from these Optic members. There's just another highlight reel from Crim.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I can't even imagine what it's like playing against this team with all these Slayers, because I look at Orbit, and you like they did good. I mean, you had Accuracy was a positive, Simple at 36 kills was even, Twiz was even, Lawless He didn't do as well, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like they played bad. It's just how good and dominant this slaying squad is in Optic Gaming.
That was like 75 interactions for Sin in that game.
Yeah.
He was so busy, 36 and 37.
Formal, 44 and 33. There was just a lot. There was just mayhem this game. A lot going down.
233 to 149. Optic Gaming is up 1-0 in the best of 5. Coming up next, though, we're going to switch it up and head over to Search and Destroy. So, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll find out, can Orbit answer back after this?
The Turtle Beach Ear Force Stealth 500X. Completely wireless Xbox One headset. Revolutionary surround sound. 50mm speakers. DTS surround sound modes. Ear Force Stealth 500X. Turtle Beach. Change your game.
Hey, where's my camera? What did you do with my camera, dude? Descendants is here with 4 nasty new maps, like a filthy chop shop, an alien shipwrecked at Mount Rushmore, a sick-ass shotgun LMG combo, bigger, badder zombies and freaking Goliath suits, and I can't film any of it! Where's my camera? Rated M for mature. Xbox One, now $349.
With millions of hotspots nationwide, you no longer have to find one. Connect to one hotspot and be connected to them all.
Look, boys, Fruit Loops bloopers. Correction! My bloopers!
Hang on to your tail feathers!
New Kellogg's Fruit Loops bloopers, part of a balanced breakfast.
That was a blast!
For us, anyway.
Hey, Uncle Toucan, what does this button do?
Look, boys, it's the... No, it isn't. It's not the blooperverse at all. Turn around.
Don't believe me, just watch. Bring in your Verizon or AT&T bill, turn in your old phone, and we'll cut your rate plan in half. Visit us online or visit a Sprint store today.
Good sensitive Orbit fans, this is your chance to come back game number 2, S&D.
Absolutely, and honestly, this is probably Orbit's best
Drift?
chance for when it comes to a Search and Destroy. Drift coming out with DLC 2, the Havoc DLC, and really, the players haven't put as much time into this map as they have all the others. So if Orbit's been grinding on this game, I was talking to the Optic guys, they said we're comfortable, but we haven't practiced it as much as we could. So,
yeah. And look, S&D is a perfect game to take from Optic. They clearly were not able to take the hard point. Like you said earlier, I'm very skeptical that they're going to take an uplink from Optic Gaming. So, you know, you've got to take the S&D, you got to take the CTF for sure, 100%. So this is actually a really telling map to see directionally how the rest of the match is going to go for Orbit and Optic for that matter.
look at the
snipes everywhere.
Everybody wants to get a piece, and you can see Formal throwing on the cold-blooded. He does not want to be seen by any thermal scopes. Nadeshot is going to be your bomb carrier. And early on, it looks like you have your defensive setup here from Orbit protecting that A site. Nadeshot still trying to get an angle. As we look through our CoD vision, here's a look at Lawless. He's sticking with the SMG, just trying to stay away from those snipers, waiting for a push.
It's good to play slow. I mean, look, you don't have to rush. You got a minute and a half. Like, you can take your time before you have to execute on something. But at about the 45-second mark, you're going to expect Optic to go do something. Like, They're not close, and it looks like they're going to start favoring that B side push as they're moving up the right side of the map. All 4 players sticking together. I like what they're doing here. Now they're moving quick into B. Exactly like I thought, you know, just the 45-second mark, moving in. And here they go. This is going to see if they can pick up some kills here as everybody's moving in. Nate Shot moving past a couple players. He's going to get taken out.
Krim picks up the bomb and dies instantly as well. So now it's Scump and Formal in the 2-on-4. All up to Formal here as Lawless takes care of business.
Oh, Orbit, just beautiful stop. I like that Optic slow played B, waiting to see if they can catch somebody getting antsy on the Orbit side to play for a pick. You know, they had a couple snipers out. But they came in and just got wrecked. And Formal, there's nothing like, he can't do anything now. The bomb's all the way down at the backside of B. There's 3 players pushed up for Orbit. That's it. Getting the rounds over. Beautiful, beautiful stop for Orbit.
Absolutely. Now they're just playing for that kill. Formal trying to stay alive. Doesn't want to give up any more points. And Twiz just waiting for a mistake. And there is the end of the round. Formal stays alive. I guess that's kind of a win. But no, it's all Orbit there on defense. Now, what was surprising was Optic challenged over at B, and a lot of the teams that we've seen in the Pro League are definitely favoring the A site. There's so many places that you can hide to protect that B site, so it's going to be really difficult to get that bomb down. Lawless is going to be your bomb carrier now for Orbit, up 1-0 here.
Totally the opposite move now, Puckett. They're like, we're not waiting. We're going to get right up in A, all up in Optic's business. I'm loving this.
And Scump already got a pick on Sinful, unfortunately for them, but the bomb is going down. It's definitely going to be planted here at A. How is Optic going to plan to retake this?
They're set up. This is going to be really tough for Optic. Shots being fired, accuracy, not able to pick up a kill. Does get Scump. Crimsic's going to take out Lawless. Twiz follows up with a kill on Formal as he's trying to get some shots outside. It's going to be only Twiz in a 2v1. Bomb is down, so he's got to get closer to A, and no dice as Crimsix picks up the kill and gets the defuse. Optic Gaming ties it up 1-1.
I was just watching that on the mini-map, and Optic is so good at trading. They're not afraid to kind of bait out for a teammate, get that player stuck in between 2, and go in for the trade. Crimsix going to get your final kill as well as the defuse as Optic ties it up. I have a feeling this map is going to be all about defense here.
They converged so quick, too. To your point, like, it was execution of the trades, but, like, just moving in that quickly and like, executing as a team to be able to break it, because really Orbit moved into A, and they had that under control, even though Skunk got first blood.
No one challenging the snipers from Optic. Probably a wise decision from Orbit right away. And look at this. Crim6 says, I'm putting away the snipe. I'm coming out hot. Twiz, though, taking out Formal as he blows up the car. Action in the back. Lawless had a player in his sights. It was Scump who escapes with that bomb.
Let's see what Lawless is able to do. You've got Formal out. Scump does have the bomb in his hand. Crim6 picks up another kill, grabs Lawless just as he was walking into the A bomb site. So nice pickup, and now it is a 2v3 situation in favor of Orbit, but Twiz gets taken out, leaving just Sinful and Accuracy against Crim6 alone. And really, this is going to be tough. On offense, they do know where bomb is. I would assume where one of the Orbit players are, they're close. Yeah, they're on top of that bomb, and that's it. Crim6 gets taken out. Orbit answers back. They go up 2-1.
Dude, when Accuracy first came out in Advanced Warfare, when I was first casting him in the MLG Pro League and on the main stage, I thought he was just an objective guy. He was a dude who just isn't going to get many kills. He might be lacking the gun skill. Boy, has he proved me wrong, working so well with Sin, stepping up their slaying game, Accuracy always in the right position, helping flush that player straight into Sin's crosshairs.
He's like, Pucker, you're going to respect my damn name, Accuracy. I didn't name myself Accuracy for no reason, son.
Hey, man, he wasn't too accurate when I first cast him. He's gotten a lot better, I'll give him that.
He's worked into his name.
So here we go, right off the break, 3 kills in your first 9 seconds. Lawless and Accuracy picking up 1 each, and you're going to see Nade Shot answering back. So a 3-on-2.
I blinked. What just happened, man?
Massacre over at the B site. I mean, they just beasted in. Sinful's going to be challenging, and Optic is going to get. They're going to get in some positions, trying to work together, but Formal's dropped, and Scump not in a great position. Does get out alive after the kill on Accuracy. Right. Does he have time to get 2 more?
Yeah, he definitely does. He's going to make a play for this bomb. Let's see what he's able to pull off here. He doesn't see any of these players. They are playing smart, just waiting for him to get to the bomb. And just, it's not going to, there's not much Scump can do. 17 seconds left, does pick up 1. Oh my gosh, I might have just lied and said, now look, Sinful's far. He could have got that defuse. I mean, obviously it's easier for us casters to say that. But man, that was not a smart play out of Sinful to be that far away from the bomb carrier in a 2v1 situation.
7.5 seconds when you got an exosuit, man. You can make up a lot of ground.
Dude, he might have could have picked that up. He could have done things. But we will never know, as Orbit was able to pick it up at the hands of Sinful.
3 spree for Sin. Staying alive, 2 back-to-back round-ending kill cams. Doing it right.
All right, let's see what Optic is able to do on the offensive side of things. They slow played B one time. It did not work out for them. Let's see if they're going to make any kind of rush push into A.
Ooh, Krim is going to take a bullet to the chest and survive. Double nades going out, and of course, it is round number 5. Rounds 5 and 6, you're going to see the Avalanche coming down on the A street, and you can beat the rush if you're fast enough with the overclock. Instead, Optic is going to play it safe, wait for the snow to come down, and then make their move. Nade shot patiently waiting. Accuracy is going to walk into it. One player above him, though. Nade shot's going to fall. Twiz out of the action. I'm trying to get over. It was Lawless in a gunfight, surviving for now, but it's only a matter of time till Krim tracks you down, and there's the kill.
Gosh, Krim picking up a kill there. Let's see what else he's able to do. Gets taken
Twiz,
out.
big one-on-one.
Orbit is on fire, 4-1. 3 straight rounds they've won now. And like we were talking about before this game, this is like a must-win for Orbit. No questions asked. They need to pull this one out. I didn't want to say it, but Formal rolling that donut 5 rounds in.
Throw some sugar on that, man.
I don't know, man.
What you got, Formal? Donut Cam.
I don't know.
You called him out. Now we watching it.
Let's see. But last time I called him out in game number 1, because he did really bad earlier in the day, like his first match, he ended up slaughtering everyone. So maybe that'll work.
All right, so down comes the Avalanche as it's Orbit on the attack. Formal didn't see anything, and right away they're getting into the A site. Look for accuracy to go for the plant. And action about to go down. Shots being fired. Twiz again picking up Scump this time. One more player within range. Twiz gonna go hunting here for now, though. Honestly, Orbit is playing this perfect. They're just all watching the entrances to the bombs. Sin watching the flank is gonna get one. It's now a 2-on-4. Nade shot drops all up to Krim.
Let's see, Krim has actually found himself alone. I think this might be the 3rd time that he's found himself alone on the Optic team. Not able to do anything, does pick up a kill, but 5-1 as that snow just falls over his corpse.
Yeah, man.
The sound effects, hey, props to the Sledge sound effects team, man. If the Avalanche sound was my alarm clock every morning, I would be really scared when I wake up.
The dude who did the audio on this game,
he's really good, and
we got a chance to meet the man. He is incredible.
He does. He is good.
All right, let's go right into it. We got Twiz 8-3, looking to close it out. People don't know this, but Twiz has been everywhere. He's worn an Envy jersey. He's worn all the jerseys in this game, playing alongside all the pros.
Yep.
And he is showing you why he's always been considered a top player here in America. Lawless on your screen is the farthest pushed up, and he is going to be punished for it. Nade shot with the bomb. Switching over to the HBR once again here in Search and Destroy.
That HBR, man, that can be deadly in the right hands. Nade shot sees somebody picks up the kill. That's going to be Twiz that he takes out. 4v2 situation.
Optic might win a second round here.
Yeah, I was going to say, Optic might pick up 1, but they got to win 5 straight to pull this one out. It's a tall order. Let's see what they're able to do as we're on board with accuracy.
Shots going down, accuracy just trying to stay alive. So many players stacked up in front of him over near the A site. Accuracy with another pick using that bow, and you got to look out for the flank, though. You had a teammate, now he is gone, and it is Formal.
He's got it.
Sneaking in.
Line those shots up, man. He's like a shark in the water, dude. Just like, damn it.
Yeah, you got numbers. Don't want to be reckless, but Orbit knows it.
Out too, but if you're Orbit, I know it's like, you know, winning 5 rounds is not easy, but like, man, you've come so far up 5-1, just like be done with it. But props to Formal, he's on the board now. See, that's why you call him out, man. He got killed.
Yeah. Breadstick.
Yeah. Breadstick is still not acceptable, though, right? You got to get 2 in order to not get made fun of.
Exactly. We got round number 8 coming your way. Formal on your screen is going to open up with some grenades. Those won't connect as already it's going to be an aggressive B push. As I said earlier, a lot of players leading up to this tournament have been favoring the A site. Orbit probably going to catch Optic off guard. They have a 3-man stack over at A, and if they get the bomb down quickly, they definitely have a chance to lock it up right here. But Optic, given time to react, when will they notice that A is clear and loop around on the flank?
It looked like Lawless wanted to break that glass so bad. As we jump on with Formal, he's being very patient. He does spot a player, gonna move out, realizing that someone's gonna try to converge on him. He knows somebody's in the corner. Smart play out of Formal, and it looked like whatever Orbit player that was started to challenge her a little bit. You could see the discipline to go back in there, because Twiz wanted that kill bad. Accuracy still has the bomb in his hands. And it looks like they've got a good setup on B, and the bomb does go down at the hands of Accuracy on the B bomb site. They've got a good setup, but you do see an Optic player. That's going to be Crimsick pushing in.
Krim getting violent, not finding any kills yet. Dude.
Ooh, that's 2 right there. Oh, Scump not able to make it. That could have been a beautiful 2-piece, but not able to happen. Nade shot as we're on board with him. 3v2 situation, accuracy and simple, upper orbit. Formal, Nade, and Crimsic. Crim gonna get taken out, leaving it just Formal and Nade. Simple, ooh, trying to get a good kill there. He's gonna get out.
One bullet away from
wow.
finishing that. He's pinched. Optic's still fighting.
Wow, Simple almost, I mean, like, good player movement, though, to, you know, kind of get out of there, but they converged on him, both Nade shot and Formal. So good teamwork out of Optic, good player movement out of Sinful. Optic not out of this yet. It was 5-1, and they are coming back 2 rounds in. And again, no Orbit, they got called us out, man. Can't be messing around.
They're doing solid. Can they keep it rolling? They got to finish here. And honestly, I think if Orbit put that bomb down in the first 10 seconds, once they had control, this is done. Instead, they gave Optic time to swarm. And a really great job by Formal to buy them time at the start of that round.
Let's see what Nade Shot's able to do as we're going to stay on with him. He is your bomb carrier at 5 and 5. Formal, you've seen step up at 4 and 5. Kind of the reason why they've been able to put a couple rounds on the board. Lawless is going to draw first blood, taking out Krim. As Nade Shot is going to be looking for, it's just these 2 boys right here. As both Optic players are down, leaving just Nade and Scump, but they are known as the duo. Let's see what they can do. Sloppy shooting out a Nade. He's going to get taken out. Twiz cleans it up. Orbit puts a map on the round, ties it up. This is a great match we're watching right now.
I'm loving it, man. A lot of people just said if Orbit matches up against Optic, it's a hot 3-0. They're proving everyone wrong as Twiz goes 12 and 5, picks up 3 kills in your final round. Incredible performance so far from Orbit, a lot more than a lot of people expected, and it's not just been one player. You had Sin looking really good in that game 1, accuracy as well, and then Twiz and Lawless really playing their role perfectly here on Drip.
Yeah, they crushed it, man. Orbit looked so good that round. And you know, they all see, even though like it seemed like it was getting a little out of hand because they were up 5-1, they lost a couple rounds, and they stayed cool, calm, and collected. But I got to give a shout out. Twiz, 12 and 5, dude. He went 12 and 5. That 2.4 crispy KD. Whew.
I love it. Well, that's going to do it for our first 2 games, but we still have a CTF game number 3 coming up next. It's also Biolab Capture the Flag Quiz.
That's going to be a fun one.
Anything could happen on this map. We just saw what went down between Denial and Prophecy. Will it happen again here on the main stage? Last second captures, always my favorite.
It's all about like 50-50 plays.
The Turtle Beach Elite 800. DTS headphone X surround sound. Hidden microphones. Magnetic charging stand. Completely wireless. Elite 800. Turtle Beach. Change your game.
Hey, where's my camera? What did you do with my camera, dude? Descendants is here with 4 nasty new maps, like a filthy chop shop, an alien shipwrecked at Mount Rushmore, a sick-ass shotgun, LMG combo, bigger, badder zombies and freaking Goliath suits, and I can't film any of it! Where's my camera? Rated M for mature. Xbox One, now $349.
What's better than clicking into a fresh new blade? Never running out of them again. Get Gillette's best blades delivered when you need them for less than you'd think at Gillette.com/subscribe. Gillette.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live from LA Live, the event deck here in Los Angeles. This is the 2015 Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox. The final match for Optic Gaming and Orbit. Both teams 2-0 in their group. This match decides who will win it today.
And that one, we're all tied up 1-1. I mean, you know, the Optic hardpoint game, they crushed it. Orbit just like kind of manhandled Optic in the S&D. I mean, I know they picked up a couple rounds at the end, but it was 5-1. And Twiz, whatever he did, he had like 85 kills in Search and Destroy.
Yeah.
But capture the flag. This is gonna be a tough one. Like we were talking about, you can't get the uplink game's probably not gonna go in their favor. So again, this is another must-win for Orbit. And how good would it feel for them to be up 2-1? But let's kick it off. We're gonna jump on board with Formal of Optic Gaming.
Yeah, and I do want to point something out. Thanks to Mr. X, he sent me the text. That was the first Search and Destroy loss Optic has suffered since Season 1 championships.
Who sent you that?
Mr. X.
Of course he
Matthew J. Morello. Nate shot on your screen is going to watch his accuracy, pulls his flag. Great exit kill by accuracy to get this one out.
Dude.
Look at the mini-map.
Jeez.
Big pickup kills over on the side. Unfortunately, though, it's going to be Formal grabbing this one and getting out for the moment.
They're going to cap
Return coming in, and Crim6 is going to return his own flag. And Twiz, that is something we are going to see over and over again on
nice
BioLab. Both flags out, big returns. It's all about getting that kill as your opponents are trying to rotate. That time, it was Formal making it possible for Optic to get their flag home.
I'm going to be honest with you, Puckett. I was pretty hyped for accuracy to bring that one back. I thought they had it, but Formal's picking up a nice kill, and he is going to pull the flag. Couple players coming out and push him, and now he's going to cut through purple and see if he can get this. The players get the cutoff. Accuracy did pull the flag as well, so Formal's going to have to get some critical kills. I will tell you, if I wanted a flag in one of these players' hands, it's going to be Formal that can try to hold down. And Scump trying to get the pickup. Oh, it does get the return.
Big save by Twiz. Twiz trying to stay alive. He's got Formal, and it looks
That's
like
a cap for Optic.
It looks like, yeah, that one's going through. So big capture coming through. Formal is going to put that one down. Crim6 is going for pull number 2. Both flags out once again, as Sin is going to be rotating this one through purple. All of Optic stacked up, and Crim is the only man at green now as Optic is going for the return. They got to be careful, though. Accuracy was behind enemy lines, but Optic too smart. They called out that one player was missing. Crim6 rotates away from him. The flag's still out. Optic can keep this one moving, but they got to know someone's in their base.
That was huge, though, for Crim to come all the way back, meet up with his team here. But accuracy is going to try to make a stop. Does pick up a beautiful kill on Formal, and he's waiting for some more players to come in. He's got someone right in front of him as they're playing Ring Around the Rosie here. Accuracy going to jump up top, and now he's just going to retreat here. Finally does get taken out, as I believe Scump was able to get the return and cap. Nice play by Optic Gaming. 2-0, man. They're coming out the gate swinging. I mean, though, Orbit's had some great pulls.
Absolutely.
But, you know, Optic's had some even better
They've
stops.
just been more clutch.
Yep.
And that's all this map comes down to is who can get the clutch returns. Orbit's been close twice now, but it's Optic that's keeping those flags alive. Crim6 going to fall in purple. Nade shot now going to challenge. So much pressure has been applied to this Orbit base, and it looks like another flag will be pulled any moment. Lawless, though, is going to grab the Optic flag. A little Nade shot. Lawless battle outside. Nade's going to win that as Formal's going for the pull. Gets the kill on his way out as well.
Oh, and he was so weak because he popped up, and that was actually a really good shot. I think it was Twiz. No, whoever picked him off was a beautiful shot by him as we jump on board. Lawless. Scump does have the flag. Lawless can do something about it, but he is just a second too late. And Nade Shot's going to have a great kill to stop him. Beautiful cutoffs by Nade Shot.
That was all a bad nade from Lawless, gone terribly wrong. It could have blown up the canisters next to him. He knew he couldn't challenge, and Scump able to walk it home with perfect cover in the biolab by his teammates. But really, this game should be 2-0. Lawless should have gotten that kill before that flag even got moved.
I know. Lawless he was like a 10th of the second from missing that kill, and then Nade Shot had 2 beautiful cutoff kills that let Scump walk it right in. 3-0. Orbit's got to slow this one down a little bit. I mean, this game is now being played at Optic speed. They feel comfortable. They're in control. Accuracy, Lawless, and Sinful are all negative for the team. You've got to win your kills, man. You've got to get some slaying power going for this Orbit squad as, you know, a minute and 14 seconds left, 3-0 lead.
Nade Shot's playing goalie as well. I want to point that out. He only has 3 deaths. After 4 minutes, he's died 3 times. He has 10 kills, and he's been pushing forward to get these cutoff kills every time his teammates have run a flag. Unfortunately, Lawless has snuck by. Lawless juked by the flag icon, is going to get the clutch kill, the return, and the grab. Orbit, can they convert this to at least 1 point here in the first half?
Oh my gosh. I mean, look, that was an amazing stop. I mean, just like a foot short of capturing that flag. Twiz now in purple trying to get some shots down range. Not able to make it happen, though, as he was able to take out Nade Shot, holding this down. But they've got to get a flagpole, man.
Orbit, I think, at this point is just going to be playing defensively unless they get 3 down because Crimsix, Scump, and Formal are just constantly in their face picking up kills. Twiz is positive, but he needs more out of Lawless. Sin at 9 and 11, but really it's accuracy who's been really focused on the flags when he needs to get the kills. He's at 4-13. On the second side, they need to talk about this here in halftime and figure something out.
Yeah, I would say they definitely need to talk about something here at halftime. 3-0, though, is still, it's doable, Puckett. I mean, like, they could definitely catch a rhythm and come back here, but again, it's the pace of the game that Optic's kind of just flowing at. Like, if you just, the difference when you watch Optic, it seems like they've got map control. They're moving through the motions, the progressions.
Right.
They've got great cutoffs. They're where they need to be. They're winning the gun battles. Like, they're hitting all the major points that you need to do to win a CTF game. Whereas, like, I look at Orbit, they're kind of all over the place. They're not winning kills when it matters. They're pulling the flag at weird times. Like, you know, that all the way to the last 40 seconds, you've got Twiz that's kind of like being reserved. I mean, it just seems like their play style is all wonky right now. They could turn it around, though.
Tell you what, when you're getting kills, everything's easier, and Optic is getting the kills. Orbit's been in some great positions, and on most teams, those would be flag returns. Instead, you saw Crim6 on the big rotation. Optic is too smart to give up the easy returns, and that's been the difference in this game. They've won every single time there's been a neutral battle. They've gotten the return first and able to convert. Accuracy on your screen, picking up some big kills. Sinful, Twiz all in the kill feed, only Scump answering back, and Accuracy somehow staying alive is going to get this one home. You got a protector in the base. Great cutoffs there. Even though Formal took out Sin bought them enough time to get that one home.
There you go, Accuracy. That's what I'm talking about. You get the flagpole and some critical kills. Nice teamwork out of the team. Now Twiz has got to stop this one. Scump did pull the flag. Shots being fired. Scump just proned out there. And I think he played the whole team for fools, man. They started catching up to him, like tried to run down range, but he is all over the place as now Accuracy pulls the flag again. So playing good objective work, now starting to get some kills too. Twiz finally gets taken out. It was going to take 2 Optic players to do it. And Accuracy needs a friend really bad right now.
Oh, he needs multiple friends, and they're there. Lawless getting the big kill, keeping the flag alive. Twiz in the kill feed, holding it down outside. Picked up 2.
There
the flag was out, and there you were going to see it come in. 3-2, just like that in the first minute 20. 2 caps already from Orbit.
See, but that's what I'm saying. Like, they look so discombobulated in the first half, and now it's like, okay, it looks like they know what they're doing here. They're playing at a high level. Accuracy is stepping it up. He's got 2 caps in his name. This is great play out of them, and he's going to go for another pull. Does get cut off short as Formal was able to pick up a 2-piece. On the other side of things, Nade Shot has the flag, and he's got some friends with him. He should be able to get the cap here, gets the return and the cap, and Optic Gaming up 4-2. So Orbit able to reduce that deficit to 1. Optic stretches it back to 2, but 3 minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time for Orbit to try to tie this thing up.
Anything could happen. If you're just joining us, welcome. We are in group play on Friday. Both of these teams perfect so far in the tournament. This will decide who is the group champion and who will have the better seed going into the bracket. We have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. Fwiz, I'd love to throw it to this Optic squad and listen to the communication.
You just made everyone really happy.
He's one shot. One more in purple. Yeah, two there. Two going blue. I'd say just stun him. Oh, I spawned
one.
Nice.
Nice, good job.
Watch Joey.
I'll go back. Square down, let's go.
Nice.
3.
Looking for one.
I got him, let's go.
Nice. Watch green OE. If you want to spawn green,
they're rotating, guys.
I'm going to pick up more tunnel. I'm going to pick up more tunnel. He's cubby above you. You can pull flag if you want. You can pull flag. That's 3 over there. You got to pull. They could get a purple spawn somehow. Back up.
I'm falling to.
He's top 8 crane blue. Last guy.
They're all spawning green and OE. They're all spawning green.
Just still in. He's purple to your left.
That's blue right next to you.
Nice. He didn't get flag out yet.
One in blue. In blue down, let's go 3, let's go. Let's get flag. I'm running at the peg.
I killed flag. There's one more here though. He's one guy on it.
I got read. Let's go, baby.
One's an ice. He's on me. I got him.
Blue cut, you got him?
I'm spawning up.
Green ravine.
Oh, they're on a One's a cut. In for what? Well, one guy's pulling. One guy's pulling, dude. Pulling. Really weak. Nice.
Hold it green. I stunned him.
Nothing else. I stunned green. If you want to pull it, I'm going to say it.
No, blue cut. Nice.
Pull it me. I got read. I got Rhea, I think.
Yeah, you did.
I'm scoring.
One's overextending. I have him stunned.
Yeah, he's probably top purple. Or top mid crane.
He's in blue. He's in blue, guys.
Stun top mid crane. Top crane behind you, side. In blue.
In blue.
He's at the door.
Got him. 3.
Nice.
That's last guy. Nice. Good job, Matt.
Don't watch green on me. Okay, it's square. Orange tunnel. One guy, turret got me.
Back orange tunnel, back their turbine. Got one square, one's turret, still turret, I think. I don't see him at turret. I'm rushing him. Yeah, he's just sitting in turret.
I'm still alive.
He's going square. Fucking stat.
Okay, green.
Ice to purple, no spell, yeah. Square to purple on you.
He's there.
Nice. Top the base, stat horn, Twiz, add fucking visual, dude.
One shot back, blue. Stat on as well.
At their turbine.
Snade our fight.
Square weak.
Blue. Oh my god.
Bunch of stats.
Shit, let's go.
This is a weird ass game, dude.
All right, so there you have it, Fwiz. Optic is going to take the lead once again in this series. At one point, Orbit made this a 3-2 game.
Close.
It seemed though they woke up the sleeping giant, though. The green wall came storming back down on them. 6-2, the final score.
It's 32 and 16, Scump. Oh my
yeah,
god.
2.0 KD, is that good?
Oh my god.
Should you do that?
Hold on.
But honestly, if you
don't
listen
do it.
in during that team chat, it was incredible. The communication
Yeah.
from Optic. They are so organized. They know exactly where they're spawning. You heard Crim6 kind of commanding the troops, making sure they weren't blocking good spawns for Orbit. And, you know, great stuff from Optic.
It's cool to hear them because, like, you could, if you just watch, like I like to watch the mini-map a lot, and you could just see that they are moving, like they're on the same page. Just like from player and map movement, it's always cool then to hear them actually commanding it in the listening. And obviously, everyone from Optic loves that as too, so everybody wins.
Yeah, you guys are welcome. That was Fwizz's idea. Guys, we're going to go...
I got you, green wall.
Yeah, he's got your back. We're going to go into a game number 4 next, and it's bad news if you're an Orbit fan because
yeah.
Optic, they look incredible in
I
this
wanted
game
a game
type.
5,
Comeback Uplink is coming up next here on the main stage.
know.
It's going to be an incredible matchup. Can Orbit come back and tie it up? Here's a look at our standings, though, before we get to that game. Optic Gaming and Orbit sitting at 2-0, as we mentioned. This match determines who will be the winner of Group A. Over in Group B, Prophecy shocked Denial after Denial was up 2-0. Ricky and the boys started the comeback, took over with the CTF, and ran it all the way to a Game 5 where they crushed Denial on Terrace S&D.
And then Nation, they had a little bit slower of a start. So Group D, you know, they're not exactly where the schedule is with everything else. We'll see what Nation's able to do. Some close matches coming out of there. FaZe Red, we saw Fabe early on the main stage. You saw AR on the main stage as well. And that's a close one. They're at 1-1, so they need to pull something out. Envious and Mindfreak both pulling out wins out of their group. You've got Revenge at a nice 2-0, and they're like, you know, what, one away from securing that. So all very, there's obviously it's, you know, it's the world championship, man. It's the best teams in the world. I'm talking here like there's close matches. Of course they are. It's been fun seeing some of these group matches come up. I wish I would have got to watch the Optic Nation match earlier too.
You know, they got a lot more games, and we're actually going to see them a little bit later. Also, we haven't seen the H stream, or excuse me, the Group H. That's Strictly Business, Team Caliber, Integral, and Epsilon.
That's
that was our group of death.
Yeah, I was gonna say that group. I just looked at the name. That group is like silly, man.
Look at that though. Strictly Business over Epsilon.
Yeah.
Very few people other than Neslo and his teammates saw that one coming. A huge win for SB as they're trying to fight to get out of that group. Epsilon, their backs against the wall. They have to win against TK. That match is going to be on the main stage a little bit later, but right now we're going right back in the action. Orbit, Optic Gaming, Optic up 2-1 here in the best of 5.
That's nuts, man. Look, I mean, those are pretty good stats. If you want a team that's going to contend with Optic Gaming on something like Uplink, that's the kind of stat you want to see as an Orbit fan. Twiz, Sinful, and Lawless all had Uplinks KDs above 1.2. That's pretty darn impressive. As we're going to kick things off with Orbit and see what they're able to do in the eyes of Sinful, and he's going to grab that. I almost said ball.
He's going satellite drone, man. It's not a ball. It's just a round mechanical object that uplinks.
I know. Someone's going to yell at me. Shoot.
We're good.
Don't tell anyone.
I didn't hear it. All right, we good. No, but right away, I like the aggression from Orbit. They didn't go for the kills. They're not trying to hang with Optic in the slaying game. They're going to try and outplay them when it came to the objective. Already up 1-0. That's a confidence builder after kind of getting steamrolled in the last 3 minutes of that CTF. Lawless holding it down. 3 players down for Optic. Make it 4 as Krim has dropped, and Accuracy is going to rotate with the objective.
And Accuracy hanging out here. He's got to fight right now. He cannot touch. Let's see what he's able to do. Accuracy moving around. The poor guy is getting bombarded here. As he's waiting to finally pick up a kill, Simple comes in, takes out Scump and Crimsick. Nice play out of Simple. He's not done yet. Make it 3. And Sin just coming out guns blazing. You gotta love that, man.
I'm really liking the way Orbit's playing this. Of course, their whole goal is to lock down this glass room. If you let Optic control your glass, they are just going to rotate satellite after satellite in for uplinks. Instead, they're keeping this a low-scoring game. Very smart play. Sin is just going to try and run this through the middle and try and toss one more time. He knows there's pressure, though. Looping it around to Green. Look for him to just reset that, and he's going to throw it up top. That's going to call for a 15-second cooldown before that satellite resets, giving his team an opportunity to get back in position. But let's take it over to Optic now for the first time in this game. Here's Formal, and he's setting up to patrol this glass.
No, that was a smart play. I like where their head was at on that. Orbit up 1-0. You want to just waste as much time, keep building on that lead. Again, it's a testament to Optic. It was a smart play. Let's see what Formal's able to do now as he picks up 1 kill. Can he make it 2? Nice shooting out of him as he was able to take out Lawless. Formal making it 1 more, and that's 3 down for Orbit. So Optic should be able to get a dunk on this. If they get that kill, they do just that. And that's going to be 2 points for Optic Gaming as they take the lead. Nice play, and really you got to give a credit to Formal, who made a ton of great stops there. He's got 4 consecutive kills. So does Nadeshot. 9-4 and 8-3. Nadeshot finally getting taken out. Formal, the only player, but he's in a great spot here to hold it down against Orbit.
He is just so scary with this bow, man. I would never want to challenge this man one-on-one. He's got it decent at this video game called Call of Duty.
Yeah, man.
Here he is with another headshot. Switch that one out with an ASM-1. Going to challenge Twiz now, using his opponent's guns against them. Here comes the satellite behind all of that. It's Krim with another slam. And there you see Optic pulling away 4-1. They've had control of glass for the last minute and a half, and that's where you see all the points coming from. Orbit needs to get Formal out of there for the rest of this side if they want any chance of hanging in this game.
He's got to be so annoying to play against sometimes. And Scump going to pick up a kill there as he was able to take out Twiz. And Formal picking up a kill on Accuracy as he pulls it. And let's see what he's able to do here. He's got a couple kills down. Yeah, I mean, Simple's out, who's doing well, and whoops, that was not.
That's a bucket pass.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's like
a
when
big
I
window.
Pass it, yeah. He's good at shooting, though. He's good at shooting.
Comes in. There's a shot for you, Twiz.
Nailed it.
Let's take it back over to Orbit. They have to answer back here. They have momentary control of glass. Even if they don't win their fights here, they got to take the satellite right down the middle and go for their throat. You can't let Optic pull away on you. And it looks like they're going to win their initial fights. You see Sin and Twiz clearing the way. Accuracy with the satellite, trying to set up for the dunk. He's going to settle for the 1-point play. And honestly, if I saw Scump in front of me, I'm going to do the same darn thing.
Yep, I think that was it was a smart play. It took a lot of discipline to do that. In the meantime, Simple has that as well. So, you know, they could rally out something here. But it looks like it is a reset back at square one. Scump, he's going to get taken out.
Formal took out Krim, so this is actually an opportunity for Orbit. They were playing 3-on-4 for the moment over at Glass. Unfortunately, there's a nade right to the face of Accuracy from Crim6, the stun doing the damage. And Lawless now is going to try and hold it down with the bow. He falls. Accuracy going to get flooded by Optic members. Won't be able to pick up one. It's all up to Sin here. Can he get them both? And he won't. Krim with the satellite is going to be pushing forward. He's got the jump. He's got the protection. And the movement is perfect. No. Finally gets cut down, but Formal's here to keep the ball alive.
Yeah, he knew he had his squad there. And oh no, Formal, they needed that. And now that's going to be costly. Accuracy tries to get it out of there, but he gets taken out. However, we are on board with Lawless, who is close to the satellite. They can make a play on that.
20 seconds, plenty of time.
They are moving. Yeah, 20 seconds, and they should go for the 2 points here, but no. 3 Optic players with that favorable spot.
And he got it.
Beautiful shot. Was that Twiz?
1-point toss there from Twiz, and that was just a team effort. Everyone touching that satellite before it went in. It started with Accuracy. Lawless trying to help out, but look at this. Optic making it look effortless. Nadeshot just comes in and drains the 3 to make it 6-4.
Steph Curry with the shot boy right there, son.
Looking good. Looking good.
Mama Scum.
Oh, she's got to be proud.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Scump sitting at 12 and 11. Really no one from Optic just exploding on Orbit yet. It's been a team effort. It's been very solid setups that they're executing perfectly. Optic, man, these guys have just practiced this game so many times. They know exactly what to do in every situation.
Orbit's hanging though, you know, like 6 to 4.
That's one dunk.
Yeah, well, yeah. They go for just a fresh dunk on Optic. They'll be right back in this. So let's see how they're able to pull this one out. Formal picks up a kill. Simple going to put the stop there on Crim6. He's going to play low. He knows a couple more Optic players. He's got to take out Nade Shot. Nade Shot threw it up and almost got that. Did he get it? Oh, my goodness.
Now, Sin's got an opportunity here, though. Look at his teammate. You have to win this fight if you're accuracy, and it's against Formal. So now Sin is just going to get cut down, and really it's just small situations like that that have been the difference in this game. Formal not losing those fights when it's his side for Optic Gaming. On the other end, you need someone from Orbit to really just take over here in the final 4 minutes.
That 1 point by Nade Shot has to be, I'm telling you, is a little demoralizing because he just missed getting the kill on that and dropping it, the satellite, and makes it a 2-possession game, which is kind of annoying, but Twiz has got it. There's a lot of Optic players that are going to start to converge over there. Twiz throwing it up.
Look at the pass.
He gets taken out. Let's see if anybody was able to capitalize on it. Accuracy does it, dunks it. Beautiful play by Orbit. Nice pass, nice score, and now it's 7-6. Orbit starting to come back, and I'm going to be honest with you. I might, obviously got Optic in my blood, but I'm going to tell you I want a Game 5 real bad about it right now.
Real bad. If you want to go to round 11 of that Game 5, I'm cool with it too, dudes. Yes. We got Lawless slaying the way. He's been doing work on this second side after switching over to the bow. Accuracy rotating over is going to have to put a stop. This is going to be a 1-point toss from Crim if he's not careful.
Can I give a shout out to Nade Shot, who's 22 of 14, Formal 22 of 13. I mean, they're doing some serious slaying for their squad here. Crim6 with the satellite. He's going to throw it up. Smart play. Gets the point. 2-point lead. That's exactly what they should have done. There was 2 Orbit players there. Beautifully executed by Optic. They've got a 2-point lead again.
Now, Sin was 15 and 16 at the half. He is 24 and 18. The man is heating up. We said there needs to be one person to take over for Orbit. Sin is trying to be that guy. A 1-possession game right now, but the satellite is going to continue to push forward. Crim there for the rebound. Great stops from Orbit. It's Twiz with the 2-piece, and now satellite control.
Twiz, man, taking care of business. Formal gets a kill as we jump on board with Lawless. Accuracy does have the satellite in his hands. A couple Optic players going to be needed to be taken out in order to get up there. Accuracy trying to move in, but he gets taken out from behind at the hands of Crim6. Sinful trying to get a kill for himself there, not able to do it. Does tag a player. That's going to be Nade Shot. Jumps down all over the place. Finally gets that kill. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and Optic scores yet again, putting more points on the board, and that 4-point deficit is going to be tough, but Sinful in a great place, and he should be able to get this. There's a player in front of him when he throws it up, and no, he whiffs it.
No money, but it's not done yet. If he gets this kill, it's a 2-pointer.
Well, too many Optic players, 3 players right there. Nice stop it. Man, we didn't get to see it on our screen, but he couldn't have missed that shot by much. He looked like he was spot on from the release.
Twiz trying to get an angle. Satellite getting tossed out by Nade Shot. Smart plays from Optic. This game has been so close at times, but every time Orbit gets within reach, they start to pull away. And now it all comes down to the last 2 minutes of this game for Orbit in group play. Their final game unless they go huge right now.
Formal picking up a kill there, takes out Simple. Crim6. He's moving with this. I mean, like, if they put a point on this, or 2 for that, I mean, it's going to be done. This has got to be a big stop, and no. 12-6, and now Optic is just taking this one away.
It feels just like the CTF, man.
Now they're just running. Now they're, okay, now they're just showing off.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's not a slam dunk
We're going to go to a
contest.
quick commercial break. We'll be back. I'm just playing.
This is a show. This is the Optic Gaming that everyone has been watching months.
I looked at a couple tweets, and all of a sudden it's 14-6.
Yeah, that tends to happen when you're watching Optic. Hey, you want to try now? Yeah, me too.
Okay.
And there's another drained 3.
They're hitting the mercy rule here in a couple points. There's not one. Just kidding.
57 seconds left. Scump continuing to lock down the middle. I said earlier, no one was really pulling away. You got Formal now +9, +6 from Nade Shot, +7 from Scump. Crim has been your ball carrier with 11 uplinks so far in this game.
And Simple picking up a 2-piece, 38 seconds left on the clock. Not much any of them can do with this kind of deficit at 15-6, but Crim6 like, I mean, I guess I could score again. I do have enough time.
And Formal's just going to continue to lock down the glass.
Yeah, Formal's like, can I get 40 kills here again, another time today?
Out of all the assault rifle players that we've seen today, Any showing up the way Formal has for you?
It looks like he does more damage when he shoots, man. I don't get it. It's so stupid.
Gotta give props to Anticity from AR. Yeah.
I want to be good at any game. As good as he is this game. Like, even if it was like Minesweeper, man.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
All right, 15-6. That is going to do it for Group A.
Man, the producer.
Optic Gaming drops Drift S&D. Other than that, they have crushed, showing their strength in Respawn. Every time it got close, they just took it to another level, and you're going to see the man, part of the reason they were so successful in that final game, Formal dropping 33-23, 2 uplinks of his own,
Crim
absolutely dominating
11 points.
The position. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my goodness, Puckett, 11 points. I mean, he went negative 21-25, but
KDs are nothing when you're putting in 11.
When you put in 11, you can do whatever you want, man.
But hats off to Orbit, definitely proving to everyone this week, and they are a threat still in the tournament, most likely going to make it in to day number 2 unless something crazy happens in the pools at 2-0. They're now 2-1. Optic advances to 3-0.
Of course, it's like as soon as the game's over, it's like everybody check your Twitter. Look at these guys. They're just getting that ego pumped up right now in the brain.
There's a couple million people telling you how awesome you are.
Throwing the tweet out, Scump is. Look at that. Nate's sending the Snapchat. Good for these guys. They love their social media as much as I do. All right, guys, that's a wrap on this Optic Orbit match. Puckett, I'm going to agree with you. Orbit was able to hang in that Optic